Please. USB. No, wait. Yeah, that's the right one. Oh, I do need to make chat reappear. Boom. Chat has reappeared. It's a magic trick. Now you see them. Now you don't. Now you do. And now they flew off. Welcome back to another very awesome, very cool stream of me doing something so stupid. You won't believe how stupid it is. That's right, I'm doing a backflip without my camera on. Watch, I'm gonna do it right now. I just did it. I am the best. It was a double backflip too. It's a shame that I didn't have my camera on. To actually explain what the hell I'm doing, give me a quick second to open something up. Whiskey. Okay, so if you remember all the way back to 4 months ago, goddamn, I decided I'm going to play through one of the best games ever, in my opinion, Ultrakill, but a wheel is going to decide my weapons, and I did that twice because I didn't finish it in one stream. And so, a lot has changed since then. So we're doing a sequel. So, how I'm going to quickly explain how this works. At the start of each level, I'm spinning the wheel. Whatever weapon it lands on is my only one. And I'm adding something new to this wheel. There is now the potential that I have no guns. This is going to change it exponentially. Potentially. But I remember, last time I did this, I got, like, the same, like, 4 or 5 weapons a lot of the time. So let's hope we can get a new, selection of weapons. And how I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to, give me a minute. Filters. Crop. Slash pad. There. That's going to go right there. And I'm going to spin it. So this is just a test spin to see how it looks on the stream. And while I do that, I'm going to... Okay, so you can see what it lands on. Okay. Oh, hold on. This is a problem. I need to make this an application capture. Can I change what it is? Add source. Oh yeah, add source. Window capture. I'm gonna title it wheel. And then select window capture. Yep. That. Filters. And I have to do the thing. 600. 500. 50. 100. Okay. Also, welcome to the stream, Kipple. Okay, so I am going to have to load into Sandbox real quick. Because at the start of 1.1, there is no terminal, so you can change your weapons. So I'm going to remove all my weapons. Alright, no weapons. I'm pressing my keys. The only one that works is 6 because that's a cheat. If I take that away, I have no weapons. And now, what we're going to do is spin the wheel. Pump charge alternate. So, I only have this for the first level. So this is gonna be fun, especially considering the nerf that Jackhammer's just got. So, no need to dilly-dally. I'll just get rid on this, and I am doing this on Brutal because I hate myself. Also, I'm going to aim to go for an S rank on kills. That's another thing. I don't need to get the P rank, I just need to get an S rank on kills. Hello, Mr. Rip Top Hat. Welcome to the stream, it's just started. And just like that, the first level is done. And now, moving into the second level, we spin the wheel again. Jump start alternate. Oh, I also need to get rid of it. Nope, never mind. I'm stuck! got... What the hell? Yeah, this is what I mean. I'm not doing hearing shit. That would be awful, especially on this difficulty. Pump charge standard. That's actually a pretty good one to get on this level specifically. Nice actually having a gun for once. How'd you get down there? Oh, wait, what? Stuck? Oh, no, it's not. It was not stuck, it was just being stupid. Standard marksman. Alright. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the wheel a little bit. Things are absolutely going to start ramping up very soon. But I'd say... only the jumps, like the ultimate jump start with like the bad weapon, first only like bad weapon I got. just like that, that level is over. Level design. Alright, looks like we're getting the overheat standard for Cerberus. Wake up! Wake up! March 20th! What? Come on, throw your orb at me. Dunk me. Fell for my very suitable trick. Oh, I need to stop actually firing for a second. Come on. Dunk on me, Andre. Dunk on me again. Well, you can. Miss. God, this weapon is the best. Got me, Andre. Just die. Yeah, we're not getting this P rank is not happening. Yeah. If I was a little bit faster, it could have happened, but given the fact that I was given the overheat, yeah, no. It almost landed on the same thing again. Core reject standard. Or alternate? Alternate. My mistake. Oh, God. Oh, got one. Yeah. Sticking that to the road. I got one from the other enemy. Now we have to skip that, because that'll give me a weapon that I can't use. Oh, nope. Go. That's what I meant by things were going to start heating up. It's getting tough already in the 6th level of the game. Yay. Yay. Yeah, they use this fucking thing again. I'm not even gonna fucking use it. Fire fucking force at me, I'll fucking parry them. Homie, you know the way I'm using it. Parry. Fucking nails are doing to them. Drones have like some of the lowest health in the entire game, and they couldn't survive that. Nails definitely deserve some kind of damage buff. Because they're dealing with so little to these guys. Like, look, the street cleaner doesn't even know how to fucking react. You know what? I'm just gonna do this for fun. I can at least get some enjoyment out of this level. Yeah, the strict lady just doesn't know how to react. They just don't know how to react. Their brain just stops working when they see the overheat nail gun. It's such a bad fucking weapon. Sucks. And it sucks that that's the first duplicate. Pump charge standard yet again. I feel like this wheel is waving by... Oh, wait, come on. I got plenty of time for this one. It really loves the green variants. exploding gun. Gun that explodes. Into the pit with you. Come on, Phil. Make your way down the stairs. Die! Lobotomy. And since I decided I hate myself for doing this, I win. I won. There we go. I did it. Now it's time for potentially either the easiest level in the entire game or the hardest in the entire game. Just depends on what I get. Close. Standard sharpshooter for V2. What? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Where's me? Ah. Go back over here. Oh! Ah! Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't expect that. Oh, yeah, I can't fucking parry if I'm using the Knuckle Blaster. V2, you did that to your... Oh my god, you're so fast! I'll get it. I'll get it later. Jesus. Okay. Where to be? Ah! Hey, get over here. Where'd you go? Get over here. Got him. I'll be seeing you in about 9 levels, V2. I'll see you soon. First deaths of the thing, I think? Yeah, those were the first deaths. I didn't expect it to be 2, but hey, at least we got to use a new weapon, at least. Now it's time to get the overheat for like 5. No. Oh my god. Okay. It was almost it was almost only arms, fuck you. Enemies scream when falling from a fatal height. I kind of knew that. But, wait, hold on. It was, yeah, alternate marksman, so... I could have used this one level ago to easily see V2. But now I have things so I can clutch for my terrible aim. I was like, finally do this! Got all of them. I'm gonna have Tom playing. Expect so. That could have been so bad. But it wasn't. Mother of... okay. Okay, so this is basically arms only. As we have our first rail cannon. What? Ultrakill has no bugs. There are no bugs in Ultrakill. No. Alright, I'm setting myself up for failure. I have 1 health. I'm just gonna hold this up and punch these dudes in the face. God, my fucking hand is starting to hurt. I can't get past that, but I need... So, yeah, I just need to go take it, then just not use it. Ultrakill has no bugs. I totally could hear that malicious base charging up their charge shot. Oh boy. Okay. This is gonna get so much harder when we get to Act 2, and especially Act 3. Okay, good. Sharpshooter alternate. Was almost a malicious fucking rail cannon for a sec. So I literally just need to get out of here. Finally have a gun again. Ultrakill has no bugs. That soldier did not just go through a very tiny gap in the floor to get crushed. That was definitely not what just happened. Yeah, the mine players, they're gonna be fun. They're gonna be so fun. It may seem like I'm speeding through these first few layers, but as soon as we get to Greed, that's where things are going to absolutely start to pick up. Sawed-on alternate. New weapon, at least. But really not the best one, considering the level. Okay, that was really the part I was worried about. Also, that counts as a kill? Thought it wouldn't. And just like that, we're now moving on to Gluttony. First third of this game, like, really just flies by. And new weapon. Okay. Cerberus, oiled up. Ayo. Oh yeah, Cerberus do have a weakness to rocket launcher. Fuck you, died of the flash. What are they doing? Hello, Piano Man. Oh yeah, this is the one of the rooms where you can use the fire starter's niche thing to cause explosions if you ignite oil that's in water. They can explode. They nerfed this pretty early after adding it. Why is Mr. Top in so many screens? I don't know, maybe because I don't have like that much to do and have free time. No. Or maybe they're just the person culture. Every single Ultrakill stream I see. Is that a problem? Do you have problems? Gabriel's fight is going to be crazy depending on the weapon. Yeah, if I get something like I don't know, overheats mini gun, nail gun, that fight is absolutely going to be long. And also, welcome to the stream, Cool Paste 69. Damn, they beat my time by 1 second. Oh yeah, that reminds me, you gotta spin. So yeah, spin the wheel, and that's the weapon I get. Imagine you get a rail cannon. I already have gotten a rail cannon in 2-2. And we get the tractor minigun standard. So... rocket launcher, bye-bye. Welcome, noob din noob. Yeah, this is the weapon I have. So that means I'm going to have to, unfortunately, play the level. There is an option on the wheel for me to do for only arms, which, frankly, that is a potential for some. Those are uppercase, by the way. Oh, speed. My name is Venom Soldier, and I like to speed. Speed. And also, this level just makes it feel like you're poop, as you're literally just traveling through Gluttony's colon.
Once more.
Gabriel should come, everyone.
What?
Is it just me, or is Stalin low-key kinda...
Insignificant fuck! This is not over! May your woes be many, and your days...
And skip the epilogue, because we don't have time for that. And now I am going to spin the wheel again as we move on to the second third. And we get the... Like, is... Yeah, I can get you on that one. Fire starter yet again. Hit scan weapons can be used to hit the shotgun's core eject in midair to increase its damage at blast radius. At least they're saying it. And real quick, before we begin the level, I'm gonna go grab my thing. Well, he's dead. So you kind of lost your chance, like 70 years ago now. Oh, hey, here's another neat use of this. Wow! The concept of pie depends. Can they make grilled cheese? Can I... Well, you know, the virtue hitting the block. I am dead. If the grilled cheese is the grilled cheese will have exactly the radius of pi. However, that goes in math. Area of pi. Well, there are no bugs in Ultrakill. There's no Warren bugs to say. Broken game, so many bugs. Go play the most low quality version of the like drum going with that you can find as you observe it. There are no bugs in Ultrakill. Ultrakill is a game with no bugs in it. But would you smash a computer bug? Depends. Into the same view. It was a joke about the characters being bugs in Hollow Knight. I got it. Oh yeah, and they fixed this. They actually fixed something with this in the latest update. Apparently, with more weapons, the oil would drain faster, which was not intended. So now, my testosterone levels are much higher, and I produce much more oil. Damn it. Why does Sisyphus Prime go into puberty mid-fight? He dropped his ball. That's one virtue. Got it. That's taken care of. Oh yeah, there's two of them. Edge rank P3 will be Michael Jackson Prime. Yeah, we remember. Or I do. Standard Sawdon. Go on with your theory on how fraud proves it. -4 intro is a movie theater. Starts in the movie theater. Well, I'm not gonna be able to show off my cool tech. No sanded. Alright, so I'm a little bit late again. Oh, yep, that's becoming a theme, Pinky. You're waking up a bit late. You missed the entirety of Act 1 and 4-1. Double the chainsaw, double the power! Where am I? Double the chainsaw, double the power! Die! Double the chainsaw, double the power! just what I gotta do. Ah. I see. Oh, come on! These chainsaws take up so much of the damn screen. And it's kind of disappointing how I only launched one. And I only rev one too? That's horseshit! All this blood is out here. I'm saving them for last. In the mirror, Reaper used his hand to catch Michael Jackson famously had hands. Hold up. No, wait, you got a point. You're cooking. Alright, you get deep. I hope you get default removal for P2. Fuck you too. So if I have two, they both rev, but for more than two, it doesn't. Okay. I did not expect 4-2 to be the first level that I struggle on. Okay, it's not the first, it's more like the second. Or the third, actually. And the powers are basically female Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson was Gabriel. Yeah, hold up. You're cooking. You're cooking. Alright, it's time for this fight. I don't think I spelled default correctly. Kurt Cobain! Oh, these old bits. Come on, missed that. And goodbye, Kurt Cobain. We'll see you in 8-1. Yeah! There's a yellow flash before it. Yeah, 100% failed the challenge. SRS cannon. Okay. The SRS cannon. I heavily disagree with that. You know what's the worse than having a rocket launcher with a cannonball attached to it? A nail gun that gets a worse firing speed the longer you fire it. You know, the point of a gun. I get the overheat nail gun has some purposes when it comes to like for speed running and stuff, and for burst damage. But most of the time, well, by itself, it's pretty shit. Considering I can do that and kill Cerberus with this weapon, and also it got a slight buff in Fraud, considering it one-shots Providence. Malicious Rail Cannon's not... Malicious Rail Cannon by itself is not the best, but combine it with other weapons and it becomes a beast. Like, mobility-wise, as well as the damage with, like, the Malicious Core. By itself, though, it is kind of Darbo. No, Knuckle Blaster is an R. So technically it is a weapon, but I have decided that I'm giving myself the luxury of arms because I am going to absolutely need them. Because this game is... Because, let me give you this. Ultrakill would not be a fun game if you couldn't parry. If there was no parrying in Ultrakill, this would absolutely be, like, a really worse game than it was with this. Cheater Streamer. Oh yeah, I have all the cards. I control the decks. Zigzag the Grand Vizier quote here. Then only use Feedbacker instead of using Knuckle Blaster for everything and keep the wheel weapon for decoration. No. I refuse. Unequip the Knuckle Blaster, coward. No. I'm gonna be over here in my little corner. I remember on my first playthrough, I got stuck on this part for like a day. Yeah, that... Yeah, 4-3. Not the best level. Hey, just noticed the two Piercer versions are right next to each other. So, we're doing Mayo percent for this one. Unequipped Knuckle Blaster? No. Just like the iRobot? No. Because how am I supposed to get the style bonus? Stop hitting yourself without it. There's like, what? Come on. Yeah, how am I supposed to do that? If I don't have a Knuckle Blaster? Jesus! V2 was fucking... Or the Mighty Eagle or Kratos. Yeah, them too. Or like, old Captain America. No, I don't think I will. Legit, this is really hard on Brutal. Because V2 is like so fast. Oh my god, I thought V2 clipped through the fucking ceiling. That's what I thought happened. Good coins. Good coins. I got my nose itches. There we go. Phase 2. One and engage for the road. Where'd they go? Where are they? Get over. Oh yeah, that came out like earlier today. Watch it after this stream though. My stream's better than than that. My stream is so much better than all of the time and effort that the animators and stuff put into that one episode. Jeez, that took a while. But we are now about halfway through the game. Mm-hmm. Agreed. Also, yay! I get this! Remember how I said, it'd be fun if I had a weapon that, got a slower firing rate the more you fired it? I'm just gonna use this. I would get rail cannon in a water level. This is basically Ultrakill's only water level. There are other levels that have water in it, but this is Ultrakill's water level, and half of it doesn't even take place in water. But even that, being in water is actually very fun in Ultrakill because you can whiplash to your heart's extent. And the flow to your physics. Yeah, Fraud. One of the best players in the game. Not the best, but I still think violence is ultimately a little bit better. But it's still really good. Only real disappointment is that 8-4 is just like a boss level rather than like a level with the boss at the end. Hey, rare case of this weapon actually being somewhat good. on its own. Rare use case for the goddamn this weapon. Oh. Like, yeah, treachery absolutely could be beat. Hey, get back in the saw. What emoji is that supposed to be? I don't know. It was so close to only arms, fuck you. $5D Gabriel with multiversal time travel. Gabriel travels back in time and to the start of the fight to aid his past self. Well, I was not going to skip the 3-man fight at all. Rule that I'm setting for myself is that I have to get an S rank in kills. So, yeah, laugh at me all you want. Gabriel goes back in time to stop Hitler from being born. Realistically, Hitler does not get a chance to do Hitler stuff in this world, because World War I never ends. World War I is the final war. So Hitler probably gets born, just not able to take advantage of Germany and start the Nazis in Ultrakill. Well, actually, Hitler does exist, it's just he probably dies to a gutter tank at some point. Oh no. Hitler gets killed by Gutter Man. Because it's very likely that Russia deploys gutter tanks against Germany. And Hitler absolutely could have been killed by one. Because he was a soldier in the First World War. Oh yeah, Gutter Tank is German, Gutter Man is Russian. So Gabriel helps him get into art school. There may be no art school. There is no art school. Take off your clothes. by the time of World War One, Russia doesn't turn into the Soviet Union until mid-World War One. So very likely that Soviet Union does not exist in the Ultrakill world. The trees in violence are, if I remember correctly, they are people who killed themselves. Oh, so, but Hitler only killed himself because he was losing his grip on... I feel like it's fucking Chud saying all this shit. Like, I feel like a... Yeah, you're right. He did kill himself in our world, so if Ultrakill's hell is, like, real, which most likely it's not, he would be a tree in violence in our world. But in the Ultrakill world, Hitler probably didn't kill himself. He probably just got killed by a gutter tank. A gutter man. So Hitler probably does go to violence for fighting in the final war at some point, but not the suicide forest. If art school says 9, then Russia will be mine. That is so evil. Core eject standard. I was gonna make it. Wait, hold on. Hey guys, look, I'm in 8-3. I'm in 8-3, everybody, look. I got the 5-3 opening hallway. Wowee. Ah, dang it, I fooled you all. It's actually 5-3. Also, this is one detail that I got pointed out to. The ferryman actually is using an ore plus the freeze frame in the statue. So it's very likely that this is the ferryman we fight, and this is the old ferryman of this ship, because at the second half of the level, the freeze frame is on that corpse. At the top sold. Damn, you got one of the worst weapons to use on its own. Here's the thing. A lot of the weapons in Ultrakill are bad on their own, but they combo well with each other. There's only really a couple that I would say are good enough on their own. Like, the Marksman is absolutely a great weapon on its own, and even better if you take into account everything that it combos with. Not yet. The Weezer reference is later. You can still do shotgun swapping on your, like, with one shotgun. Also, I love the detail of the statue of God being in fraud. Yeah, that is a good one. And I completely skipped past that on my first two playthroughs of the level. Because the first time I clipped out of bounds and skipped that room. Second time I did not see the sign. Paper the Red. Transin Gate. Loud, incorrect buzzer. Nothing wrong with that. Loud, correct buzz. I will not be bullied by my own chat. Ignore all the times that I have been bullied by my own chat. Also, I just want to point out this painting. This painting is a ferryman making a painting. Over here. What was the difference between the... There's a dot in the center in the second one. And also, you do this. Nothing happens, but you're sure Hank Jr. and his ancestors would appreciate it if they weren't dead. Oh, wait, hold on. I have this on top chat. Let me change it to live chat. And no, this poor Perryman's painting. I believe the S rank time is 8 minutes for this level. Well, there goes that. Yep, I was right. There are no bugs in Ultrakill. Also, before we leave... Ow! Translate this from Russian. I will do that real quick. Winter? Oh no, that's wrong language. You're on thin ice. You're on thin ice. Oh, God. If I had a nickel for every time it almost landed on only arms, fuck you, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Explosions deflect projectiles. Okay. Alright, it's time for everybody's favorite boss fight, Leviathan. Oh no, I have to just slightly move over by an angle. This is the longest Leviathan fight ever in Ultrakill history. What even is the S rank, like, X rank limit? Detonating you. Look, don't dead name anybody unless they're racist. And they deserve it. Please don't call me that. That is not my name. That is not who I am. Jeez. Alright. 6-1. This is where things are going to start to get a bit heated. It had to happen. It had to happen. It had to happen. Paper, the capitalist big egg. Paper the beads do color. Okay, that one's better. Think smarter, not harder. Paper the grilled cheese salad. Hey look, buddy, that's my full government name. You can't call me that. So what even is a grilled cheese salad? Okay, you're dragging this into a bush. Come on. This is you. Okay, oh man, this is you. You're burning. Does it sting? Does it hurt when I do that? It does, doesn't it? Hope you lose all your left socks and you're stuck with right socks. Socks? I don't know. You can't jump out those walls, but they have. Seriously? Welcome, Squiggles Animations. I am currently stuck in 6-1 because I am deciding to do the secret fight. Because I don't hate myself enough. Also, I feel like they did something to make Slam Storage a lot harder in the update. I feel like it's... A little bit of friendly fire. A little bit more friendly fire. Damn it! God damn it! Hope you get arms only P2. That would be hell on this difficulty. I have done it before, but only on standard. And even then I struggled a little bit. that doesn't get me high enough. I'm gonna close this for now. I tried parrying with the Knuckle Blaster. I missed that. Damn it. And of course I missed both of those parries. Is this enjoyable? Are you enjoying this? Would you rather 1B but clowns chase you, 1 billion but clowns chase you everywhere? They're wrong there. Or 1 million but you can only spend 100,000 per week? Do the clowns want to kill me? Are they like 2016 murder clowns? Or are they like just paparazzi but if they were clowns? Because that will affect my choice by a lot. Nah, they exist just to piss you off. So they're paparazzi clowns, basically. I think I'll take the 1 million, because only being able to spend 1K, $100,000 a week that's not really like an adequate like debuff, because I don't think I'm going to be spending $100,000 a week with $1 million. Good. I want to hit that. That was so much faster. Finally! Okay. There's no checkpoint. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'll take one. Off you go. Oh, Jesus. That was Batman in the past life. Sweet, sweet, sweet checkpoint. Sweet, sweet checkpoint. Alright, that's all of them dead. All these guys. Happened? What the hell is this? There are no bugs in Ultrakill. There is no Warren Bonksing say. There is no Easter Bunny. There is no Easter Bunny. There is no Tooth Fairy. And there is no Queen of England. I mean, I'll take it. But I wanted to rage bait the guy to go into the lava. God, 16 minutes for one fucking level. Almost 17. 8-3 is legit gonna take me like 45 minutes. Maybe even an hour by itself. Hey, I forgot I'm doing a thing, so I need to spin the wheel. Okay. Oh my god.
Lingo, lust, all gone. Gluttony soon to follow. Your kind know nothing but hunger, purged all life on the upper layers, which remain unsatiated. As for you, you've taken everything from me. And now all
It's because, yeah, well, 100% kill. Just... God, Gabriel means fucking business. Gabriel, you could have just slammed storage stuff, I know. I did that intentionally. God damn. I could have gotten... Yeah, if only I had a gun. 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 Ah, God. Damn it. man, when I parry, I heal back to full. If only I had full health to heal to, and not gaining a lot of hard damage for no fucking reason. Man, I love it when an attack does that much damage to me. I was stuck in the fucking organ. More power. No! My God, no! I don't know. More power. Stamina? Where's my stamina? Oh my God. I love Gabriel. I love Gabriel so much. You made my kill count cool. No! Is this how a fucking new player feels? Yeah, there's absolutely going to be a part 2 to this stream. I'm not finishing this all tonight. Cool, I can't slide past out of town. Cool. fire damage. Nice going, Gabriel. This could have been a lot faster if I had gotten literally any other gun. This could have gone so much faster if I had gotten really any other gun. For him. Damn it! One of his swords! Okay. God damn it, Gabriel, you fucking teleporting bitch baby. Oh my god. If I had like coins or like maybe even the screwdriver rail cannon or the fire starter or anything that allows me to get damage over time while not having to look at Gabriel.
You need more
Oh my god. No! Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god. But the game is counting. I need to go get something. I'll be right back. All my stamina just so happens to fucking disappear. Oh my god. oh, cool, I parry the attack, but because I get so much fucking hard damage, and it doesn't go away, I still die! I love this game! Such a good fucking game where all my stamina just so happens to disappear. Oh, cool. I don't... Yeah. Yay. Come on. Oh my god. Why did I do this weapon with last time? This level with last time? to a standstill. Yes, I still am! Yes, I'm ending the stream after I beat this guy. After I beat Gabriel, too. No, my own. I don't know why people say Gabe 1 is harder than Gabe 2. Gabe 2 is harder than Gabe 1. What the fuck? You saw me wipe the floor with Gabe 1, but I've been here on Gabe 2 for like half a fucking hour. Game 1 is easier than Game 2. Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
Is this my blood? I've never known such relief. I need some time to think. We will meet again, machine. May your woes be many, and your days few.
40 minutes! Almost 100 deaths! Gabe 1 is harder than Gabe 2. Gabe 1 is harder than Gabe 2. You know how long it took for me to beat Gabe 1 in this fucking live stream? Let me pull it the fuck up. Let me pull it up right now. How long it took for me to kill Gabe 1. Gabe 1 took me 1 minute and 53 seconds. Gabe 1 took me 2 fucking minutes. And Gabe 2 took me 40. I don't know why people are saying that. They are just, in my opinion, they are wrong. Skill issue? No. That is objectively not fucking true. That is objectively fucking not true. Because fucking... Same boss fight, by the way. Same boss fight, by the way. Same fucking boss fight. And I'm gonna fucking prove this. Gabe 1 is fucking easier than Gabe 2. I kind of fucked that up. Gabe 1's attacks are a lot slower so they're easier to dodge. His parries are much easier. His second phase is much easier. I don't get why people say Gabe 2 is harder. I mean, easier. Well, I'm ending the stream here. Because that sufficiently pissed me the fuck off. I'm not wrong! Damn, man, you came back right at the end of the stream. Get this. Gabe 2 teleports around the fucking arena in the second phase, making it so goddamn hard to get a fucking hit on him. And I had to rely on like coins and shit. And like, that is, no. Okay, so maybe you're right, but he does it a lot more in Gabe 2. I was trying, but it was so much harder to do that if he teleports to an angle that I can't fucking see him in, and then he attacks. Keep in mind I'm doing this on Brutal. The hardest difficulty. I first tried Gabe 1. I spent 40 minutes on Gabe 2 on Brutal. If I first try Gabe 1 on Brutal, it's the easier fight. The thing is that Gabe 1's parries are all projectiles, which I would say makes the parries easier because if you parry the projectile, it doesn't hit you. But if you parry melee attack, it still happens unless you kill the enemy, so you can parry it, still take the damage, and even die, which happened to me like 20 fucking times. I'm not having this argument. You can believe your wrong opinion, I'll believe my correct opinion. Like, subscribe, join the Discord, fuck ice, stay red, go die and all.